Hey everyone, welcome to Learn Chinese Now. I'm Jared Madsen. With me as always is Ben Hedges.
Hey guys.
And today, Ben, we're going to look at some more
Chinese signs.
Chinese signs.
My favorite.
His favorite. Ben has not seen any of these, so this is going to test not only his Chinese, but also his English.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
So
Everything.
we're going to see...
And just logic, too.
and just basic logic.
My will to live as well. You know.
Okay.
Let's check them out.
So let's dive in. So this is a little bit of a cheat. This is actually from Japan. I just thought it was kind of funny. You can be increased. Right? The Chinese here says 可以增加. Assume.
Yeah, so the price is 2,000 yen, but if you add an extra 200,
you can make it a large. I think it's what it's saying.
200 grams of, oh, you see, 170 grams.
Okay, there it is, 170. Or
200
or you can be increased.
You can be increased.
You can be increased. Actually, that's not wrong.
No,
because
you
you're going to eat more and you will be increased. So shows how much I know.
Your
I guess
weight will increase by 30
Your weight will
grams.
definitely increase. So yeah, actually this is a really good translation.
All right, let's have it. What do you got next?
This one's tricky. Both the English and the Chinese are a little tricky.
当有野象活动时，请千万不要靠近野象. When there is a wild elephant moving around, please absolutely do not go near the wild elephant.
Okay, I would say that is a very good translation. That's accurate. Let's see what it says in English.
When wild like the activity, please must not near wildly and alikely.
And a likely.
Okay,
right?
so this comes from the fact that the word xiang for elephant is also the same, or it's a similar character, almost the same as the word.
Sometimes they're used,
interchangeably, but has it got 人字旁 for?
Well, there's a few. There's the 木头 and the 木, right? That's 像. This definitely means elephant.
But if you have 人字旁, it means alike, doesn't it?
But it means alike. Yes.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't add it. They don't add the 人字旁.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
According to whatever program they're using or whatever guy is reading this, they don't.
Right. Yeah. But that's the reason for this confusion, isn't it? Because the character for elephant looks so similar to the character for like. So it's when wild like. That like should mean it should say elephant.
Yeah.
The activity. Okay, it should be when it's active, when it's moving around. Yeah. Please, that's correct. Must not. Absolutely do not. This is funny. Wildly and alikely.
Wildly and alikely.
Alikely.
There's an L there. Wildly and alikely. If like and alikely said elephant, it would probably, you'd be able to figure it out, right? When wild elephants, the activity, must not near wildly and elephants. You could probably figure out, like, just stay away from the elephants, right?
Stay with it.
You know what? Why didn't they just make the sign simple? Just stay away from the elephants. Just
不要靠近野
just
象, right? Don't.
Yeah, 不要靠近, that's it.
Stay away
That's it. Just keep a good distance. What does that mean? If only when they're active, like if they're sleeping, you can go up and touch them?
Yeah, because
right?
when they're not moving. There's a typhoon warning, and it's temporarily closed. But the sign says that the typhoon is... Oh, this is Kending 国家公园. This is from Taiwan, from Kending in southern Taiwan.
Oh, right, sure.
Okay, so it's like, typhoon, closed.
The typhoon is closed. This is the rare occasion where you see many Chinese characters and 2 English words. It's usually the other way around, right?
I love that, yeah. So it means it's closed because of a typhoon, but I love how they're just like...
Well, it's like this center, this service area, right? Or the warning place or whatever.
But I love how they're so direct. It's like you go there like, is it open? It's just like, no. Typhoon, closed.
Typhoon's closed. Yeah, no, I mean, this typhoon's not open right now.
Okay. Okay, so they just spelled it wrong. Smorking area.
They spelled it wrong. Now, here's the real question. Why did they spell it wrong? I have a theory.
Is this from Japan or Taiwan or China?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
You want to know what? That's Japanese,
I think it's
isn't
Japan.
it?
Because, in Japan, they don't really, like for English, they don't take the spelling very seriously. So, like, they when you go to even high-class hotels in Japan and stuff, you might have seen this when you've been in Japan, they regularly spell English stuff wrong. And it's like they don't even care. They don't see it as important.
I was at a hotel that it had this long explanation for they had one of these fire hydrants, but it was a hose. Every time it said hose, it said horse. So it was like, please drag the horse down the hall. Drag the horse into your room. If you're really in trouble, jump out the window and hold on to the horse. It was something like that. I think we have the same problem. That R is added there because the L's and the R's and sometimes in and they'll sometimes do this in like Beijing as well. Just kind of add an R to something. I think this is a simple mistake of just it feels like an R should be there. It sounds
add an R.
Smirking. Hey, were you out there smirking?
It'd be funny if they put smirking by accident.
Smirking.
Everyone's over there like
yeah.
小心地滑. Oh, I love this one. So 小心 means be careful. 地 means the ground, and 滑 means to slide. 滑 is the verb, but you put an adjective before it, and then you have the grammatical particle 的, which is pronounced 的 in this case. So it's 小心地滑. Carefully slip.
Yes, or slip carefully. So according to that, this is an accurate translation.
So if you put this into Google Translate, it could be carefully slip or slip carefully. It could be.
And I'm going to make the argument.
Context.
I'm going to make the argument that it's right because look at the picture up there.
That guy is carefully, he's got his hand, he's like
very careful. He's like, okay, I'm going to slip now, but I'm going to be real careful about it. This is the place you slip. Everybody slips here. It's not an option. You can't walk down. You slip down.
You just have to carefully do it. Yeah. 洗发液.
Yeah.
Okay. Shampoo. How do you spell shampoo?
The spelling is correct.
You
just don't add a space and you don't capitalize the P. But it's technically it's right.
It's the guy with the good English again. He's like, this is two words.
No.
这是两个字.
Make it, yeah.
把它分开了，加一个空格。I would use that.
Would you?
Would you use it?
Fake poo to wash, put in your hair? I would pass on that. I think I'm not going to use that.
保护环境从我做起. Protect circumstance begin with me.
That's right.
Oh, so well in Chinese, it says protecting the environment starts with me. 保护 is protect.
Got that right. They got the me right.
But 环境
begin with me. They
translated 环境 wrong, right? It should have been.
Did.
They must have had like 情况 or.
Well, and then to make it even a little bit more confusing, so we don't know why it says circumstance, and we don't know why the S is capitalized.
Yeah, because you just see circum. It made me think of circumcised. Okay, something weird.
I didn't think of that.
You didn't think of that? Well, it just catches your eye, the word circum.
Oh no! Okay, no. We're moving on. It's oh my goodness, this is horrible. Okay, next one.
All right. Okay. All right. Oral cavity dispensary.
Dispensary. Yes.
I don't know that character. How do you pronounce that next character?
口腔.
口腔.
So yeah, that's
诊所.
right. Your mouth. 诊所 should be
诊所. Clinic.
Like a clinic.
Clinic. Right.
Yeah. So it should be It's a dentist.
It means mouth.
Basically, it's the dentist.
Okay. So, but oral. I mean, 口腔 together should mean.
That's right.
Mouth.
Yeah, that's
but
mouth.
They've sort of
right.
separately translated the two things as oral and cavity.
Oral cavity. Do we say that? You could say that, couldn't you?
Sounds like a medical term.
Yeah,
or something,
they probably went to a medical dictionary, right?
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah.
But the dispensary.
The dentist did his own translation.
The dentist did his own translation.
And he's like, I got that medical dictionary.
Like, no. Dentist, let's calm down. Maybe he's a surgeon.
Yeah.
Maybe he says, I'm not just your run-of-the-mill dentist. Okay.
Yeah.
I deal with the whole oral cavity, not just
He's
your
an
teeth.
oral surgeon. Yeah, and when he was at school in America, they said, we do the surgery on the oral cavity. That's their technical term.
That's a technical term, maybe. But he doesn't say that. He says that he's a dispensary. So he's handing out mouths is what he's handing out. He is handing out mouths to people.
So he got dispensary from Jinso.
If you lack a mouth, this is the place you go. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're doing right there. Maybe they're giving that person a mouth.
You can see this is outside of 7-Eleven as well. I recognize that.
Yeah, it's outside 7-Eleven. Who knows what's going on in there that requires people to get a new mouth.
King of Noodle Bowel.
King of Noodle Bowel.
Gluten-free spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, obviously it should have been King of Noodle Bowl, shouldn't it? Because it's.
I'm going to go with bowl there.
Bowl.
But does it even.
Well, it's got
King
at the
of noodle.
top.
Okay, so it's
guo ba
translating this part though, isn't it?
No, I think it's translating that
is
top thing. That guo. What's that first character? Guo meaning
Guo.
like a pot or something,
Yeah.
right? And then what's that next one? Ba.
Ba.
Guo ba. What does ba
Evil
mean?
tyrant? Wait a second. What is this? I thought they were noodles.
Yeah, I guess you could translate it as king of the wok or something, or tyrant of the wok.
Yeah, but I assume
Lord of the wok.
vowel should be.
Bowl.
It's probably just a bowl of noodles.
It is. Yeah, I think it is.
That's probably what it is.
无烟区, no smoking museum. Okay.
No smoking museum.
So, I mean, I guess this should read no smoking in the museum.
In the museum.
But I guess no smoking museum, this is a no smoking museum.
This is a no. Yeah.
That kind of
because the
fits.
Chinese says, right, 无烟, so no smoking area.
Yeah,
It must be at a museum, and so instead of area,
they put museum.
they just put museum in there.
Interesting. So maybe the whole museum is no smoking.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah. Okay. This is funny. Okay, so 餐厅. So this is a restaurant.
It's a restaurant that's called restaurant, first of all.
Right, yeah, it's called
Right?
restaurant.
I'm gonna name. What should we name our restaurant, Ben?
Restaurant.
Let's just call it restaurant. What should we call it in English, though?
Well, they obviously entered this into a translation service, and what they got back was translation
Translate
service
server
error.
error, yeah.
Translate server error.
Yeah.
And they thought, because they couldn't speak English at all, they thought that is the translation.
That's how you And the funny thing is, like, how can you? It just says restaurant. What translation service are you using that
would be
doesn't
so bad.
have? That was so bad. It was like, no, our dictionary can't. We've got like 7 words, okay? We don't have this word in it. I hope you learned something, and if not, I hope you had some fun.
So subscribe to the channel if you want to see more.
All right. See everyone next week.
再见。
再见。